Good morning, everyone. It is Tatum here. Welcome and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are going to a scholarship event at my university, which is really exciting. We're vlogging on the phone today just because I don't want to make it obvious and weird that I'm vlogging. But yeah, so today we have the opportunity to get up to like $4,000 in scholarships at my university that I am attending, which is awesome. So it's a very action-packed day ahead of us. It's like 8 hours of stuff. We have some interviews with people in the education department, so let's do it.
On Friday, like just have it ready from the get-go that you just tell kids. So if you're high school, you just say, in our class, a typical period will look like this, and just
It's been a minute since I've talked to the camera. The sun's a little bad right now. The lighting might be a little off. My apologies. I can't really see. But today went really well. The interviews went really well. I recognized both the people. I know one of them really well. Not really well, but like pretty well. She recognized me. She knew I was a dual enrollee there. So like it was like pretty much continuing a conversation like where we left off like last event, which was pretty awesome. I think the interview went really great. So we'll see sometime next week how much like scholarship money I got. I learned about some of the different groups and stuff on campus, like student government and some of the different ministries and stuff on campus that I can be a part of, and like the gospel choir and stuff like that. So that's really cool. It was a really good event. We had a good time. Lunch was pretty good. I think I got a clip of lunch, and then we went to Big B and got some cold brews. So yeah, and then tonight I am babysitting. Kind of a last minute plan there, but we're having a grand old time. So see y'all in a bit.
What's Eric?
Eric is right here. I am going to be finishing off the vlog on my camera here, so if you do notice like a shift in the quality, that is why. It's a very exciting shift, right? We got a camera. Awesome. So I just wanted to tell you guys kind of how the day went. I didn't get to tell you much in the car, so let me actually pull up the schedule real quick and we'll go from there. So the day was kind of described as a choose your own adventure. So we got to pick sort of what we wanted to do, which I liked and disliked for different reasons, just because I felt like I couldn't do everything I wanted to because some stuff did overlap. So I started off the day with check-in and registration. Then they had like a little presentation and welcome from the university president, which was really cool. And there was a little presentation by the admissions team kind of explaining how the day would go, because all of us were a little confused looking at the schedule, which they explained it very well and helped a lot. Then it was the first set of rotations. So I had my interview at 10:15 in the morning with two people from the education department, the dean of education and the dean of special education, which the dean of education especially knew who I was. Like, they both have seen me before. The dean of education remembered that I am a dual enrollee and that, she's seen me on campus before and stuff. So it was really cool being interviewed by them because they already know me. And that was really great. It went really well. The interview did. I was nervous going into it, obviously, but then we got to talking and it was really good. And then we popped into the last couple seconds of a FAFSA session. I just kind of asked about FAFSA this year because it's very chaotic and different, and I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I filed it. It's in review. It's gonna be in review for a long time, and I'm not gonna know anything until March pretty much. And then it was the second round of rotations. And I did a class visit. I went and sat in on a class. I was going to sit originally in on an English class, because I know I'm going to be taking that English class in the fall. But when I did my interview, the dean of special education was like, "Oh, well, you're sitting on this education class, right? We'll see you there." And I was like, you know what? Yeah, maybe it does make more sense for me to sit on education class. So that's what I did. And it ended up being really good. I was the only one sitting in on the class, even though there was a lot of education majors there. So I was a little confused as to that. I was the only one sitting in the class, but it was really cool. I got included in what they were doing, and I really actually enjoyed that class. It was really fun what they were doing. So being able to be a part of it and participate as much as I could, you know, with my knowledge being very limited. It was really fun, and I had a good time in that class, and the professor was great. We had lunch somewhere in there. I have a clip of lunch. I don't know exactly what time we had lunch, but we did eat. Then we had a little tour of the campus. We kind of just found a tour group and joined them mid-tour because we like weren't there long enough for the full tour, but we got the important part, which was my dad wanted to see like the residential halls and stuff, so that was like the most important part of the tour, which we got to see. I've seen them multiple times, so I already knew what they would look like. But actually the girls that were leading the tour, they were like, there was mostly the group of guys. I was the only girl in the tour group. And so they were like, let's just show you our dorm. So I got to see their dorm, which was fully decorated and very nice compared to like the show dorms they show you are rather empty. And so seeing their dorm was awesome, and it's so cute. It was such a cute dorm, and I'm like, okay, it definitely gave me a different vibe because I can see how like, okay, this dorm is very livable space. It's big enough to have 2 people in it. Like the show dorms are completely empty, really, besides like a comforter on the bed. Like that's all they have. So being able to see their dorm really showed me like, yes, it's 2 people in a dorm, but it's still very livable and it's a big enough space. So it was really nice being able to see their dorm. I went to the education department open house, which they had a little scavenger hunt, if you will. That's what it's called. And we had to like find answers about different things by talking to the different professors in their offices. And so we completed that. I got some help from some girls there because I couldn't find a couple of the answers, but working together, we got it done. And they gave me a little gift bag, which had like a keychain, a pen, pencil, and a t-shirt that says my university and then the education department. So that was so cool. And like awesome because it's more customized, and it's just, it was great. I love that. And then also being able to interact with the education department professors. Like I met the professor that's going to be my first education class in the fall. And so that was really nice. Then there was a student life open house. I got to ask around about the different kind of student leadership opportunities like student government, or I asked about gospel choir is something that I'm interested in. And then I also got introduced to the honors program, which is something I'm kind of debating on applying for or not. I'm not really sure yet. Doing the honors program sounds fun, but also I don't want to push myself so hard to where I can't do it, if that makes sense. So I'm in a season of waiting on that decision. I'm not going to make it yet until I know all of the information. Like then pretty much the day was over. There was like cookies and stuff, and we got to talk with our admissions rep, see if we had any questions, and there was like all the people from the different departments of the university there. So I'm not joining any sports teams or anything, but people from the different athletic departments and stuff were there, people from the music department, like everyone who you would need to talk to become like in that was there, if that makes sense. But I am not in there because I'm not in band anymore, sadly, and I am not coming in with any extracurriculars like that. So yeah, that was the day, schedule wise, and it was really fun. It was really cool. As I was walking around on campus, like there were people who recognized me and people who knew me, and I know people there, and so it already kind of feels like home in a way. Like it just felt really great being at that event because I mean, people who I even didn't know were like talking to me. They're like, oh, are you enjoying your day here at the university? And it was so great being able to say like, yeah, and like talking to them. And I made so many connections that day. And then I had connections and I got to see people who I already knew. And it was just really, really cool. So this day definitely kind of opened up in my mind like, yo, college is soon. College is happening. It was really easy for me to say like, oh, that's a whole year away, but like it's just a couple months now, and like it's definitely starting to feel really real for me, which is scary and great all at the same time. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated as sometime this week I'll hopefully know how much scholarship I got. I'm getting ready for the day, and I just got my scholarship results, so I figured I would tell you how that went while I get ready to go work. So I was told, everyone was told, for the scholarship event, that the max that we could get was $1,000 a year for a total of $4,000, which that is an incredible amount. And so I got my call for my admissions rep today, and I will be getting something in the mail, but she just wanted to call me and let me know first, just so I'm, not on edge the whole time. But she let me know that I actually got $1,200 a year for a total of $4,800. That's insane. That is literally insane. And so that's obviously incredible. That's more than I thought I could get. So the fact that I got $4,800, I'm just feeling so blessed, because college is obviously very expensive, so, and I want to go to this school. Like, I'm committed here. Like, this school just seems so perfect. And so I kind of was just like, in my head, I'm like, no matter what it's going to cost, like, I'm going to go here. Like, this is the school I want to go to. It has a great education program, some of the best one in the state. Like, it's in the top for education, and then it's a Christian university. So, like, it really just, and then visiting there, I'm like, yeah, this is the school I want to go to. The first time I visited, I'm like, this is it. So I really just, my whole attitude through this whole thing has been like, I'm going here no matter what. Like, in the end, I don't care how much it costs, which, obviously some people do care how much it costs. I know people who went to this school strictly because it was a little bit cheaper than like other schools they had in mind. But like, for me personally, it has been, I'm going here no matter what. So to hear that I got $4,800 in scholarships has just been incredible. I'm so excited now, knowing that it's gonna be a little bit more affordable for me to come here and everything. Like, I'm just so blessed. I'm feeling so blessed, and I'm thanking Jesus, because I really just, this is where he's calling me to go. So this is where I'm going, and I'm doing it. And yeah, so that was the scholarship day vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't really know what else to say right now. I think this will close it out pretty much. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below. If you're going to college too, let me know what college you're going to. Or if you want to talk about stuff like dual enrollment, which I'm doing, or anything like that, like, please chat with me in the comments. I love answering comments. I love seeing them. So please chat with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.